The day it was announced, my wife and I were sitting here in this chapel, about halfway back, enjoying the services, and then they announced that I was the bishop. And two people in front of us immediately said, "Who's he?" And that was to some degree what we were walking into. So you can see the importance of someone who had been here and also had the skills to help put that together with all of the people that we were calling. Everybody had a great deal of responsibility, but he was there always in the background, making sure that we know who these people were, something about their history, and preparing us to further organize a ward and then proceed with what we needed to do to both administer and minister to these people. I dare say he had as much to do with the organization of the ward as I did. Like I say, I was the new guy. He was my mentor.
A bishopric is comprised of not just a bishop and counselors. People need to remember that a bishopric is clerks and executive secretary. Each has a role. A bishopric, a bishop, and his counselors are only effective if they can spend a preponderance of their time ministering to members of their ward. The clerks and the executive secretary role is to eliminate as much of the administrative function as possible to allow that to happen for a bishop and his counselors.
You can't just sit back and wait to be told what to do. You have to see what needs to be done and be proactive, and Don did that. His training was wonderful. He spent a lot of time with me, and he didn't always tell me, here's exactly how you do it. It was, here's what needs to be done. Now, accomplish the task. Some things are easy to do and take care of. Other things can take months to handle, others just a simple phone call. But he taught me that there's always a way to accomplish it. You just need to, first of all, stay in tune and pray and ask for help and inspiration, and through that, you're able to accomplish the things. And what's interesting and kind of neat is there were some situations that came up that took a few months to work on. It was really cool to see it work itself out with the help of the Lord and in the favor of people that we were trying to help with their records and whatnot. So,
in the early days of the church, Joseph Smith directed leaders on the importance of record keeping. The prophet explained, "It is the duty of the Lord's clerk, whom he has appointed, to keep a history and a general church record of all things that transpire in Zion." The Lord also instructed, "Whatsoever you record on earth shall be recorded in heaven, and whatsoever you do not record on earth shall not be recorded in heaven." As you fulfill your calling as ward clerk, you help preserve critical information about your ward and its members. Thank you for accepting this calling as ward clerk. You have been called by the Lord and will be responsible for keeping a record of those things that transpire in Zion. While you may feel overwhelmed with your new responsibilities, feel confident that as you serve, the Lord will bless you with the strength and inspiration you need to fulfill this calling. As the Lord's record keeper, you relieve a tremendous load from your bishop. He looks to you to fulfill three main responsibilities. You serve as a record keeper, as an administrator, and as a trainer to the other clerks and secretaries. You make sure they understand their record-keeping responsibilities, and you demonstrate how to ensure the confidentiality of records and how to use church record-keeping software. You will also impress upon them the value and importance of their work. The Lord trusts you. Seek inspiration in your calling. The funds and records that you work with are sacred, and the Lord will help you to be effective in your work. You will be blessed for your efforts, and each member of your ward will be blessed for your faithfulness in magnifying your sacred calling. Thank you for your dedicated service.